Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be one that I have never done before, which is very exciting. I've done sort of like TBR type videos in the past where I have different prompts in a jar and then I pick from them, and that determines what books I'm going to read for the next month. But this one's a little different because I'm going to be using my TBR jar that has a list of every unread book I have in my collection, and we're going to be reading directly from this. And the main thing about this is whatever books I pick, if I don't read those throughout next month, I have to unhaul them. So that's kind of nerve-wracking, but I feel like it's going to give me the motivation I need to get rid of books that I'm never going to read and try out ones that have been on my shelves for forever. I'm also getting new bookshelves this upcoming week, and so that's the main reason why I want to do this video, to remind myself that I don't need to be purchasing new books. So I've been pretty good this year. I feel like I've only bought like around 7 books this year, and they've mainly just been new releases that I've read like almost immediately. Yeah, I did just go book shopping and I got a couple new books. I got 5 books, and so I added them to my little jar thing here. I'm like, hopefully I get those because I'm actually really excited about reading those, but what I'm predicting is I'm going to pick only books that I've had on my shelves for years and just haven't picked up. But that's the whole point of this video. So let's go ahead and pick our books. I'm thinking I want to do maybe 6. I feel like that's a good number because I've been back in like my normal reading mood and I have been reading a lot recently. So I feel like I can plan on reading 6 books out of my TBR jar for next month. So we'll do that. Let's go get started and pick our books. I'm honestly so nervous. Okay, first we're gonna shuffle. And I feel like I should just pick them all 6 out now? Or is that a bad idea? I'm gonna do them one at a time. I feel like that's kind of more fun. Okay, got our first one. You guys look first. What is it? Oh, it's upside down. Oh, Crying in H Mart. Oh, I'm actually excited about this because both my mom and sister really loved this memoir and I have yet to read it. I do think both of them listened to the audiobook, so this is a good one for my audiobook reading for next month because I do love a good audiobook. So I'm actually really excited about this. I'm gonna go grab the book, I guess. I can already tell I'm going to be having to get up a lot during this video because I'm gonna have to go grab all the books I'm talking about, but that's okay. So I have it right here, Crying in H Mart by Michelle Zauner. I don't exactly know how to pronounce her name, but I do know she's in Japanese Breakfast. Is she the lead singer? I don't know what instrument or whatever she plays in Japanese Breakfast, but I know she's in that band. But I believe this book is like mainly dealing with her relationship with her mother as a second generation Asian American. I've heard it's a tough read, but I'm always down for a good cry sesh. So I think this will be good. There's about less than 300 pages. I don't know how long the audiobook is, but I feel like in general for less than 300 pages, it's like 7 hours. So I feel like this is very attainable for me to finish this month, and it's one that I've been meaning to get to. So I'm actually really glad that I picked it. Okay, time to pick our second book. Oh, one fell. Oh, a lot fell. Put those back. We'll redo that. I think this is telling me that I have too many books on my physical TBR if they're actually like actively falling out of the jar. Oh, this one's tiny. What does it say? Girl with No Reflection. Oh, that might be a fairy loot book. I think I know what that one is. It's right here. I'm gonna grab that. I already assumed I would be getting a lot of fairy loot books added to this TBR because that subscription comes every month and I have fallen so far behind on reading my monthly books for that. So I believe this one came out, maybe this was November of last year's book, and this edition is so gorgeous. I am actually really excited that I get to read this. Like the artwork, I always have to like show off the fairy loot books because I just think they're so gorgeous. Ooh. I have no idea what this book is about, like, at all. I might have known at one point, but I don't remember anymore. Let me just read the description to you guys. Princess Ying Yu believed in love once, yet when she's chosen to wed the prince, Ying's dreams of a fairy tale marriage fall apart. Her husband Abi is cold and indifferent, confining Ying to her room for reasons he won't explain, and whispers swirl about 7 other brides who mysteriously disappeared at their own weddings. Okay, this sounds familiar actually. Left alone with only her reflection for company, Ying begins to see strange things in her mirror. And on the eve of her wedding, she unwittingly tears open a gateway and is pulled into another world. Ooh, I love this. The realm is full of sentient reflections, including the enigmatic Mirror Prince. He is kind and compassionate, unlike his real-world counterpart, and before long, Ying falls in love. But soon she discovers that the 2 worlds have a blood-soaked history, and Ying has a part to play in both. And the brides who came before her, by the time they discovered their roles, it was already too late. Okay, I remember bits and pieces of that. I think when I first unboxed it, I read the description of it, and that sounds really interesting. I love when there's like little like alternate dimensions, kind of like Darker Shade of Magic, where they go to different Londons. This sounds kind of not similar, but in the way that the different dimension part. You get what I mean. Okay, second book has been picked. I'm actually very excited for this. I hope it's good because some of the fairy loot books are hit or miss for me, like truly. Like some have been some of my favorite books ever, and then some have just been like, eh. This has the potential to be very good. So, all right, book number 3. Ooh. Oh, yep. Okay, this one, The Queen's Rising. I just purchased this and I'm actually so eager to read it. So this is The Queen's Rising by Rebecca Ross, and Rebecca Ross is one of my favorite authors, and I've pretty much read everything by her. I've read the Divine Rivals duology, then the, what is it the Letters of Cadence, or no, what is it called? The River Enchanted series. What is that called? I forget what it's called, but I love both those series so much. I believe this is her first series she came out with. I could be wrong. I honestly have no idea what it's about, but I was like, I need to read everything she's written because everything she's come out with, I've been obsessed with. I do believe this is a duology, I'm pretty sure. Let me read the description. When her 17th summer solstice arrived, Brianna desires only 2 things: to master her passion and to be chosen by a patron. While her fellow Arden sisters at the renowned Magnalia House in Valinia seem to be naturally gifted at one of the 5 passions: art, music, dramatics, wit, or knowledge, Brianna struggled to find hers until she chose knowledge. However, despite years of preparation, Brianna is left without a patron. Wait, I'm just not putting together. Is this a magical school? I love a magical school. I don't know if there's magic in this, but I'm excited. Okay. Months later, her life takes an unexpected turn when a disgraced lord offers her patronage. Once Brianna accepts, she quickly becomes entangled in a dangerous plot to overthrow the ruthless king of Mavana. With a fantasy series, I feel like it always takes me forever to like understand the words that they're saying and the names of people and the names of places. The rival kingdom of Valenia and restore the rightful queen and her magic to the throne. With war brewing, Brianna must choose between passion and blood, because a queen is destined to rise and lead the battle to reclaim the throne. Who will be that queen? Okay. I mean, I trust Rebecca Ross. I feel like this is going to be really fun. And yeah, I'm very excited to step into her mind again because her books always amaze me. And yes, so this is our 3rd book. Okay, this is actually going a lot better than I thought. I was very nervous, and I guess I still have 3 books, so I still could be nervous, but at least the first 3 books that I've picked, I feel like I am actually super excited for these. So we will see how it goes. Okay, 4th book. Let's go. Where the Dark Stands Still. See, this is how bad it is when I have no idea what this book is. I'm guessing it's a fairy loot book, maybe? I have a lot of my, like, fantasy TBR right here, so maybe it's here. Where the Dark Stands Still. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to check. Oh, wait, never. I just bought this book, too. Oh, okay. Okay, that's actually hilarious because I just purchased this book. I might have not shuffled these very well because these were both on the top, but what can you do? It's still on my TBR, so where's the harm, actually? Okay. Just purchased this book. I think it's like a gothic fantasy. It's YA. This cover is so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. I really don't know what it's about, and I haven't really heard anything about it. Did I buy it for the cover? A little bit, but we're not going to talk about that. Okay, now time for the description. I can't believe I had no idea what book that was, and I literally just purchased it. I have a problem. But this is helping. This is step to recovery. Okay. Liska knows that magic is monstrous, and its practitioners are monsters. She has done everything possible to suppress her own magic. Desperate to be free of it, Liska flees into the dangerous, demon-inhabited forest to steal a mythical fern flower. She can use its one wish to banish her powers, but Liska is caught by the demon warden of the wood, called the Lesky. So she strikes a bargain. 1 year of servitude in exchange for the fern flower and its wish. Oh, feeling like Hades and Persephone vibes. Okay. Whisked away to Lesky's crumbling manor, Liska soon makes an unsettling discovery. She is not the first person to strike this bargain. If she wants to survive the year and return home, she must uncover her host's secrets. Because something deadly is waking in the woods, something that frightens even the Lesky, and it cannot be defeated unless Liska... Sorry, there's so many L names, I'm dying. And it cannot be defeated unless Liska embraces the monster she's always feared becoming. Okay. I do remember reading that a little bit in the bookstore, but honestly, I was like, oh, pretty. I need purchase. It says dark, devastating, and gothic. Sign me up. I'm very excited. Maybe a little bit enemies to lovers situation, which I used to love enemies to lovers. That was my favorite trope ever, and I really got out of it over the years, but I don't know what it is. I'm just like kind of back in that mindset, so I'm very excited. All right, 5th book. I'm gonna try to go like down here because I feel like these are the oldest books, so I'm gonna try to do that. Okay, I got one. Oh, upside down. Oh, my roommate is a vampire. Okay, I just remembered. So my roommate is a vampire. I think I made it 50% of the way through this book and I ended up just not being in the mood for it. So maybe I'll try it again. Let me go grab it. Okay, I'm just now remembering, I think, what happened with this book. I think it was when I was in my like strictly Kindle era and I had a library loan for this. And I think that's what I read it on because I don't have any sort of bookmark in this book at all. But I do kind of want to give this another shot because I did enjoy my time. I did enjoy when I was reading it. I think I just like got out of my romance mood and I think my loan expired. I kind of forget what happened, but I actually am willing to give this another shot. It was funny while I was reading it. It wasn't anything like groundbreaking, and I still think that like if I picked it up again, it still wouldn't be my favorite thing ever, but that's honestly okay. Like I love a good like palate cleanser romance book. I feel like with the books that I've picked up already, it'll be nice to throw in a cute little romance in it because if I try it again and I don't like it, I will give it to someone else. So we'll see how it goes, but this is our 5th book. It's so floppy. We love that. Okay, so now I'm thinking, I'm like, should I do 7? Because I like the number 7 better than 6. And I'm kind of having fun doing this, and I feel like to make it an actual challenge, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do 7 because I don't like the number 6. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Change of plans. Okay, let's do it. Picking book. Wait, what book number is this? 1, 2, 3. Can I count? Okay, this is 6. Whoa, this one is so tiny. What is this book? Oh, what? Okay. This says Narnia number 5. I don't know why I did them like that. Like, I am not on the Chronicles of Narnia book number 5. So what I take this as is to continue in the series and read the second one, which I've only read Magician's Nephew. And is the second one Chronicle? Oh, wait, no, I read Chronicles of Narnia. Wait, then I'm on the 3rd. Oh my gosh. Is that Prince Caspian? Let me go check. I honestly forget. Okay, it is. So the next book I have to read in the Narnia series is Prince Caspian. I'm very excited for this, actually. I'm glad I picked that out because I've been meaning to read this series more because I've read Magician's Nephew and Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. I think I said Narnia before and I meant that. Yeah, so this is the next one that I need to read. The Prince Caspian movie. I love that movie. It's one of those like kind of weird movies that I could watch literally anytime. I have a Prince Caspian blanket because I'm crazy. So maybe I'll read this and then wear my little Prince Caspian Ben Barnes blanket. I'll insert a picture of the blanket right now. So yeah, I do enjoy this series a lot. I do like the audiobooks of them too. I listened to The Magician's Nephew and then I physically read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I liked both. So we'll see which I decide to do. But yeah, this will be fun. Okay, good. We have a very good mix of like types of books. I'm very excited about that actually. And pretty much all of these I wouldn't have gravitated towards like reading next. So that's exciting. Okay, final book. Delicious Monsters. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot about this one. I actually have it right here. Good thing it's at near the top-ish. Okay, this is actually an ARC copy from a while ago, and I have no idea what this book is about. I think it's a YA, but let's read the synopsis. Oh, wow, okay. First sentence. Daisy sees dead people. Something impossible to forget in bustling ghost-packed Toronto. She usually manages to deal with her unwanted ability, but she's completely unprepared to be dumped by her boyfriend. So when her mother inherits a secluded mansion in northern Ontario, where she spent her childhood summers, Daisy jumps at the chance to escape. But the house is nothing like Daisy expects, and she begins to realize that her experience with the supernatural might be no match for her mother's secrets, nor what lurks within these walls. A decade later, Brittany is desperate to get out from under the thumb of her abusive mother, a best-selling author who claims her stay at Miracle Mansion allowed her to see the error of her ways. But Brittany knows that's nothing but a sham. She decides the new season of her popular haunted web series will uncover what happened to a young black girl in the mansion 10 years prior and finally expose her mother's lies. But as she gets more wrapped up in the investigation, she'll have to decide. If she can only bring one story to light, which one matters most, Daisy's or her own? As Brittany investigates the mansion in the present, Daisy's story runs parallel in the past, both timelines propelling the girls to face the most dangerous monsters of all, those that hide in plain sight. Okay, that sounds actually really cool. I didn't realize it was kind of like a dual perspective type thing. And I do love in books when we jump from like the present to the past and kind of like a 2 stories in one. I always find that interesting. And then like when you find out how they connect, love that. Okay, I'm excited. Oh, this is so exciting. I think it'll be good. And I actually have hope in myself. So that's always good. But let me get our stack ready. Okay, but here's our stack right here. Here are the 7 books I need to read in May. My May TBR in a sense. I'll definitely read some other books outside of this TBR, but these are the ones that if I don't read these, I have to unhaul them from my collection. So add in that pressure because if I don't have that pressure, I won't read them. Who says I can't make everything stressful? yeah, I'm very excited. It's still April right now, but I'm like, some of these, I want to pick that up right now, but I'm going to resist. And yeah, I think it's gonna be so fun. Some of these, like based off the descriptions, I was like, wow, this actually sounds so cool. And I didn't even know that was just sitting on my shelf. So hopefully some of these are going to be 5 stars or 4 stars or just a great time. That would be amazing. Yes. But that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. And if this is a success, I plan on doing these in the future. That would be amazing because I should have kept like another jar of the books that I've read from my TBR, but I think I've already read like 10 at least since I did this. And yeah, this just keeps me in check for the amount of books I bring into my collection. And like I said, with my new bookshelves that are coming in, which I'll definitely be posting like a bookshelf tour, like a bookshelf organization video, but this will hopefully prevent me from buying an exorbitant amount of books and knowing what books are on my shelf. But yeah, like I said, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!